it's Jill with Angel Creations. Welcome back to my craft room. We're going to have some fun today. Okay, so grab yourself a nice cool drink or a hot drink. And I'm going to have to put this one behind me today because hopefully the cats will leave it alone. Because I have a lot going on here today. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is show you the materials that we're going to need today. So I have already cut up a couple, but you're going to need a variety of any kind of fabric you want. You can use calicos, you can use plaids, you can use a mixture. You can use your grandma's old dress, anything. It would, you can make this just as special, or, you know, I'm not making mine special or memorial, anything like that. I'm just showing you that, I had a bunch of, some scrap fabric. Some of this is from the Dollar Tree, and so I am going to be using that. Also, I went ahead and cut a couple. So we're going to be making trees out of our fabric. So I went ahead and cut out a couple already just for time's sake. I wanted to show you, though, that the Dollar Tree has all different kinds of fabric that you can do. Look at how beautiful is that. Last year I was making beautiful face masks out of these. It was so pretty. But all of the, look at the red truck, all Dollar Tree, all Dollar Tree. So if you don't have some scrap fabric laying around, the Dollar Tree has your back. It has your back. I'm trying out a new pan here. I thought that it would fit my little rubber or silicone mat thing that I got from the Dollar Tree. I'm trying to and I went out to the shed and got a cool temp. Oh no! Oh no, it says high temp on it. Oh well, I can't win. I thought that was a cool temp. Anyway, I went out to the shed and got some glue guns because I needed a cool temp one. Okay, now I'm going to show you, we're going to be using a leftover piece. Oh, I'm telling you, my place is a mess here. We're going to be using a leftover piece of the mop. It looks like this. It comes from the Dollar Tree, and it looks like that. It's a duster mop. Okay, and so I have a couple of leftover pieces from, what did we do? Mittens, I think. And we're going to be using that. We are going to be using this ribbon that looks like to me, it looks like a white birch tree. And one of these Harvest Blessing hollow boxes that I got at Dollar Tree also. Everything's Dollar Tree, except for some of my material. But like I said, you can get it. Then I just went and cut a couple of triangle shapes with cardboard, because I wanted my trees to be different sizes. You can do them all the same if you want. So I want to have like 2 big ones and 3 little ones. So I did already go ahead, and I'm using pinking shears because I want that raw edge, okay? So I did go ahead already and I cut out one, and I've glued them together on 2 sides, but not the bottom side. So see, they're all glued together, but they're hollow on the bottom. So let me count. I have 2 little ones and 1 big one. I love this fabric. And so now I want to do 1 more of each. So I want to show you, this is also from the Dollar Tree. It's a dog bandana thingy, and I'm going to use that for, let me decide, I guess I will do my big tree. I'll do 1 more big tree in this. So I'm just doubling it up. Actually, I'm just going to cut this right in half because I'm going to double up my half. cut right down the middle. Whoops. And these pinking shears have been around since when I was in junior high in Derry, New Hampshire, and I took home ec, and my mother bought me a set of Fiskar scissors, and this is them. I do still have my other scissors too somewhere, but anyway, that's just a little fun side note. They're old and probably need to be sharpened. That was really the whole point of that story. All right, so now I am just going to take a piece. I have fuzz everywhere from these, I guess that one's not going to work. I'm just going to tape a piece. I'm just going to tape this down so I can just cut around it. I don't want to trace it or anything. I'm just going to be lazy, and I'm just going to do that so it will stay on my fabric, so I can just pick up my fabric and cut it out. But yeah, so when you cut this mop head, if you don't cut it perfectly down the here, let's get that out of there. If you don't cut it perfectly down, I missed that, where between where they put all that fuzz on at the factory, like there's a part, almost like you have a part in your hair. There's a part, and if you don't part that mop head when you cut it, I have to just trim this. That didn't work out as well as I hoped. Then you are going to get a lot of fuzz. And so some projects, wow, I don't know how that worked out. Some projects you just really can't help but to cut it in a place where it's not parted, and so sometimes you just can't help but to get fuzz. All right, so here's my little tree, and before I even cut out my next tree, I'm just going to glue this together. So it would be just as if we were making this on the sewing machine. You're just going to run a little bead of glue, and I'm just going to do a little at a time. And then, what is going on here? So trim that up. And a little at a time, and then we will stuff it. All right, let's do this. And I like the raw. I want this to be real primitive farmhouse. So I like the raw sides, and I don't care if they fray. I like that look. But if you don't like that look, by all means, glue these and then flip them inside out, just as you would if you were hand sewing them. And I'm just going to go over this side and do a little more. Right down the side. And glue that together. Piece of blue tape there. All right, and then I will stuff these, and then I will glue, and then we're going to put sticks, and then we're going to glue them up. All right, so now we have two little ones. We need two big ones. That was a Dollar Tree dog collar. This came in a Dollar Tree pack of bandanas, a 2-pack actually of bandanas. So I think we could be probably, let's see, are we going to be able to get a tree? I think we can get a tree right out of this square. Yeah, so we're going to cut that. Just going to use these pinking shears, aren't the sharpest scissors in the house, so I'm just going to cut this first with that and get my material out of the way. All right, now I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to get my sides together because this is a little wrinkly. And again, all the fuzz. I'm going to use this bottom edge as a finishing edge. So I'm just gonna, again, I'm just gonna take this tree down to my material and cut it out. I have all the windows open today, so you might hear people working and sawing and cutting and drilling, and people are busy out there or mowing the lawns, although our lawns aren't really growing too much right now. All right, so let's put that out of the way. We'll glue that together, take our tape off. And again, before I even lift it out of place, I'm just going to give the tip a little glue. Put that right back down. Ouch, ouch, ouch. I figured I would put it in this little pan because like I just did, I kind of sometimes will throw it. And as long as it's in this little pan. Now you don't want any spaces when you are gluing because we are going to stuff these with batter. We're stuffing it with pancake batter. We are going to be stuffing it with batting. And so if you do have any little holes, your stuffing will come out. Your batting will come out. So try to get that nice and neat and no holes for batting to fall out of. Okay, and again, the bottom is open. So now I have these two. I should have done that different, but that's all right. I have 2 big trees and 3 small trees here. And now I want to put those aside for a minute, because we are going to be working on our white birch ribbon thingy. We are going, this is what is going to hold our trees. And so, I've never worked with this before. Did I lose my, oh, I want to keep my patterns here. I've never worked with one of these, no, I've never worked with this ribbon before, so I am curious. It's very, very thin, like paper, almost as like it really is in the wild, right? I'm going to try to get this piece off here, the hanging piece, without breaking it too much. Okay, that wasn't too hard. Didn't even need my pliers. Didn't have room for my pliers. Okay, so now we have it all empty and hollow. And what I'm going to do is, because this is kind of like paper, I am going to kind of use this like wrapping paper. I'm going to measure, I'm going to cut and measure, and then I'm going to turn it in. I hope you can understand. I mean, I probably am not making any sense. So I measured it, right, and to the length of my thing, and I'm going to simply take out my, because this is so thin, I think we can get away with using our glue stick. So I'm going to take out my purple glue stick, if I can get the cover off, and I am just going to try to adhere this ribbon, because like I said, it's like paper. It's almost like working with a scrap paper. And so I am going to adhere that on here using my glue stick. All right, so here we go. I am going to put that down, and I'm just going to smooth that out. I just got some purple glue on my, it's supposed to go away. I don't know. Let's get a, there we go. So let's just hold this down for a minute. And then I'm going to cut it. because I'm going to want to flip this over and put the rest on the inside. And I'm not gluing it, I'm just going to flip it over because we are going to put I suppose I could just do a little, huh? That didn't even hit there. I am going to be putting stuffing in here, so that's not going to matter at all. I'm going to do the same thing. I should have cut 2 of those. I'm going to do the same thing on the next side. Oh, we have a piece of tape here. That's a weird place. Weird place to have a piece of tape. And it's a factory tape but we'll do it this way so it won't show. It's got the lines in it, you know, the tape that has string in it, like really, really strong tape. I don't know if I can get it off of here. I would show you. Yeah, maybe. It's like, it's really weird. It's got, I don't know. All right, so now we're going to do the same thing with just cutting and trimming and putting it on, because I want this box to look like a white birch log, kind of, with snow. Anyway, I just wanted to work with this ribbon because I think there's a good side and a bad side too. I just wanted to work with this ribbon because I just have been waiting I wanted to do it, you know. I didn't know what to use it on. I've had it for a little while. All right, let's hold this on. I'm going to hold this down for a minute, and I'm just going to put you on pause. I'm going to go around on the sides and do the same thing while I'm while I'm on pause, and then we'll be right back. This box is so cool. I already love this box. Now, I didn't do the bottom. Feel free to do that if you want to, but it really looks like wood. I really, really like it. Now, I will say, this is great to give it a good start, I guess, but I did go around especially my corners with a little Mod Podge, and I put my Mod Podge brush in this little baggie because I might, after handling it a little more, you know, while doing the video here, doing the DIY, I might want to go around at the end again with just a little bit of matte Mod Podge just to make sure my edges are sealed in. And to avoid that, next time what I will do is I will go all the way around, so I won't have any I'll have corners, but you know what I mean? I'll wrap it all the way around. That's what I think I will do next time. Okay, so now I'm going to use a white pool noodle from Dollar Tree because I happen to have one on hand, but you can use foam, but whatever you use to stuff this, it doesn't really matter, but I need to I'm going to cut this down to fit. I need a little cutting board or something here. I need to cut this down. I'm first going to just cut it right in half, and then I probably will have to quarter it. Cuts pretty easy. I might have to quarter it, but we'll see. If I can stuff a half in here, I will. And then this is not like floral foam, so in order to get our sticks in here, we're going to have to make a hole. But let me just see if we can stuff this half in here. I think that's going to work out perfect. Perfect, nice and tight. Now it would be ideal. All right, I have to trim this one off just a hair to make it fit. Let's see, did I do a good job? Yeah, okay. So there we have that. Now, that is perfect. I love that. That's going to work out perfect. That's perfect. I love when things work out like that. All right, let's put this sharp knife away. Sharp knives and Jill don't get along. Okay, but we have to put holes because we're going to use these trees in our, these sticks for our tree trunks, and they don't just stick in, so we will make a hole. But let's go back to our trees and get those all stuffed and ready to go. And we're going to use this mop, right? And we're going to cover that, but what we're going to do is we're going to slit it up the seam so that we can go around our stems, okay, and glue those down. And I might use the one that's even skinnier if I can. I think I might use that one. So anyways, that's just the plan. I am just talking ahead, getting ahead of myself, I guess. Let's get a drink. I feel like nosy, like there's so much going on outside, but I don't see it. I don't know what's going on. All right, let's just stuff these trees up and glue on our sticks. I think everybody's been out shopping. My neighbors, that neighbor's shopping, bringing in groceries, and that neighbor just came back with groceries. It must be shopping day. All right, I'm just going to give it a little bit. I don't want to overstuff them. I just want them to look full. So, just put that up in the little, what we need is a little, something to stick that up in the tip. Oh, see what happened? I didn't glue that well enough, so it popped out the side. So let me fix it. Sometimes that happens, especially with hot glue. All right. I need a pencil maybe? Yeah, let me see. Just want to get a little bit more of that stuffing up there in the tip. Just a little. Get up in that tip. Get up in there. All right, and I'm going to put a little bit more, and then I'm just going to put my tree stick up inside, and then we're just going to glue it. So I will take this stick and I'm just going to put it up in the middle, and then I don't know how long or short I want them yet, so I'm not going to put them, actually I'm going to stick my glue down on the bottom here before my stick. I think it will be easier for me to do it that way. All right, and now stick my stick up inside, and like I was saying, I don't know how long or short I want my stick. Oh, hot, hot, hot. So I'm going to leave them all pretty long. And we want to glue around our stick. I'm going to cut this little fuzz off here. I got some of this batting out there. And so that's basically our first tree. So all I'm going to do is go stuff our trees, stick our sticks in. Let's do one more together. One more together. And then for time's sake, I will just stuff the rest. As you guys know, I did that again. I think this time I just popped my finger through there because I was rough. I was a little rough with it. But that's the great thing about hot glue, is it's so forgiving. We can just go back and hot glue it again. Right? It's not like getting it all off the sewing machine and then you realized you missed. I've done that too. I have done that many, many times. And it's funny because I was talking about home ec earlier. where's my pencil? I gotta put a little bit of stuffing up in there again. I was talking about home ec and how my mother bought me a set of, my first set of Fiskar scissors. And these are them that I'm still using to this day. But one of my projects in home ec, it's kind of a funny story, is we had to make an A-line skirt. And my pattern called for a slit in the back on the skirt. So I am sewing away, cutting away, sewing my pattern, being all proud of myself and the job that I'm doing, and all of a sudden my home ec teacher comes around and she's watching me, and she's like watching, standing there watching, and she's puzzled. And then finally she tells me to hold up my my A-line skirt, hold up what I've already got done, you know. And I'm almost finished at this point. I have to put pockets on it, right, and a waistband. So I'm all excited. So I take it all off the sewing machine and I hold it up, and it's still got a paper pattern on it, right? And I hold it up, and when I realize I'm holding it up, I realize that I put the slit in the top, not the bottom. So I have this A-line skirt that's supposed to have a slit in the bottom, but I have it in the top. So I should have got marked off, I guess, but I ended up getting extra points because she taught me how to put a zipper in, and so because I had a zipper on mine, I got extra points. Here is another cute little tree. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and stuff these. You guys know how to stuff pillows, right? And for time's sake, and I will be right back. I think. Okay, it's not working. Not working. Okay, I have to stand up. Okay, so now I have all my trees are stuffed, and my log is stuffed with my pool noodle. Now, I don't know how this is going to work because I don't measure here. I just wing it, you know what I mean? So I roll with it. So this is kind of what I wanted was, you know, anyway, let's see if we put two of them in the back, and then the other 3 in the front is that's what I'm hoping to do. I have an ice pick. It's part of my tools here, and I'm just going to make like a hole, and I'm going to use that to make the hole for my stick. Okay, and these are going to be very rustic and wobbly, and that's what I want. And I know we don't have any snow on here yet. We're going to put our snow on after our trees. So let me just, so I love my little trees. They're so wonky and cute and different. I love that. Okay, so there's one. And then while I'm holding that, I'm going to kind of see where my other tree should go. So I think I'll try right about there. Make a hole. This one's gonna have a big hole because it's got a briar thingy here. A briar. Alright, so let's just put some glue on that. And I'm pushing it as far down as I can because I want that. I I want that to be sturdy. And I'm holding that down. And it's kind of melting my pool noodle just a tad. So, isn't that funny? I went out to the shed and I found all my glue guns. And I just assumed they were low temp. And I just grabbed a couple and I bring it in and plug it in, and I'm all excited to have a cool temp one today, and I look at it and it says high temp. So, I don't know, I guess the Lord wants me to have a high temp one. Alright, so now I want my green in the middle. So I'm going to cut my stem because I want this down lower. So I'm just going to cut my stem a little bit. I'm not measuring anything. But I will, before I glue it, try it out. This has a crack in the middle here from where we put the two noodles in. So maybe I can just use that. And go with that. But only thing is, it has to go in the front because those are in the back. So let me move that up there. Turn our tree around. All right. And then I'm going to have to cut this one down. So about, I don't know. We got to cut and try it, right? I actually might want to shorten. No. Oh my God. Oh my God. My God. My God, not my strength, but yours. Okay. Let's try to put this one down here. Let's try sticking a pencil in it. And then sticking our tree trunk in it. And you know what else would be cute is if you used, instead of these, okay, I do definitely want this shorter. Oh my goodness. Not my strength, but yours. Yay! Another good thing to use would be cinnamon sticks for trunks. Those would be adorable too. And now this one, let's cut this one. Put a hole here. And stick a pencil through it just to make it a little bit bigger. And then stick my tree. Okay, the tree has to go shorter. Oh, this is so cute. Okay, there's my vision. There is my vision. All right, we have to put snow, and I still have to glue my trees down. But how cute is this little tree farm? All right, let me, and I'm not sure those are all the same height, but we're going to go with it. So I'm just going to stick my glue right in that hole. And I'm going to hold that up. Yeah, it is melting the pool noodle a little bit, but that's because I have a very, very hot, high temp glue gun. This one didn't have a hole, but we are going to just glue that down anyway, because that one went right in the crack. They're so cute. I think this one has a little stuffing sticking out of it, so before I glue this one down, I'm just going to trim off that little bit of stuffing that was sticking out. And I think I'll cut this a tiny tad because I think it was not my strength, but yours, Lord. Yeah, it was just a little bit longer than the others. How cute. I love it. And then when we go to put our snow, which is our mop head, we are just, I'm thinking I'm just going to be able to make slits and slide it in. I don't know if that's going to work. Don't twist. But that was my idea. So let me give it a go. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. We'll piece it together. So I'm going to give it a slit right there. And I'm not going to go, I got to go deeper. I'm going to go a little bit. You can see what you're doing on the back. So it's easier if you look at the back. You can see what you're doing more. All right, so I got to go a little deeper. So that's going to be a little bit deeper, and that's how I'm going to do it. I'm just going to keep going a little at a time. I don't want to cut all the way through this. All right, so there's going to be that, and now I need a slit over here. Let me find out where. Exactly right here looks good. And then, yeah, that's good. And then this one, I can just glue around. So now we need to make a slit here, approximately. And let's make a slit here. There, all right. So I don't know if you can tell. I'm going to show you on the back how I made little slits. They're not glued down yet, but where everybody is a trunk, I put where everybody is a trunk. Wherever there is a trunk, I put a slit. And now this is going to be the challenging part. I'm going to start off at the end over here, and I'm just going to put a little bit of glue. And I am going to put a little on the inside of my box, because that is where I really want this to be glued. So, that's hot. So I'm just going to hold that down and make sure. Right now, we're going to do a little bit at a time. I'm going to put a little bit more. I'm really going to work at this a little bit at a time. So I'm just going to glue this down. This is wrapping it tightly around my tree trunk and gluing it down. I'm just holding it. And this one's already slit, so I can put a little bit more glue. Oh, I need glue. 911, I need glue. Always need glue. That's all right, though. That gives that a good minute to... All right. Let me find where I'm gluing here. All right. So where is my... Okay. Let me glue this down. I'm looking for my underside of my fabric. Glue that down. And I'm doing the same thing. I'm going to put glue on the underside of this fabric, and then I'm just going to pull it as tight as I can and glue it down. And I realize it's pulling my trees a little bit, but that's all right. We'll fix those after. So I'm just going to hold those down. And if there's any little gaps in the back, we can fix that with a little bit of extra stuff, or you can really, when we can pull it tighter and make that work. All right, I'm going to do the same thing around here. Working on the underside of my fabric. And then I'm just going to pull it as tight as I can. Hold my tree up. And then pull it and stick it down. This is so cute already. I loved this. This is a Kirkland dupe. I forgot to tell you guys that. I was looking in, you know how you can go on kirklands.com and go through their magazine? Well, that's what I was doing. I was going through their magazine when I found something very similar to this. So I thought, we can make it. And they wanted like $35 for it. It's like, what? Where's my slit here? There we go. Usually if I can see it, I can recreate it. I'll get a slit here. I gotta go around my tree. There we go. This is so cute. I hope you guys are loving this as much as I am loving making it with you. It is going to be a cute little snowy tree farm here, and very simple. I love the little wood that we have on the bottom because we put that adorable, is it adorable? Maybe adorable is not the right word. White birch ribbon. I'm so glad we finally got to use that. I want to use some more of it. I also, don't forget, I have a challenge to do from Jackie at the Dade City Dollar Tree with I'm just pinching and gluing down anywhere I see I need a little extra here. An owl. Jackie from Dade City Dollar Tree, the manager there. Hi, Jackie. She told me that she wanted to see me make a centerpiece with a Dollar Tree owl. So I still have that to do too. So I think that the reason I'm saying all that is I'm thinking that this ribbon and that Dollar Tree owl might have to live together in some craft because they're just too cute not to, right? I love this. All right, let me pinch and put some more. Almost need just a tiny pinch, and I really don't want to cut another one just to do a pinch. So let me just hold that over. Oh, let me know in the comments if you love this as much as I do. We're going to turn it around and give it a little haircut. Now you could add a little glitter to this. You could add faux snow, but I want this farmhouse simple. You know, farmhouse simple. That's what I am going for. No bows. No nothing. No tree decoration. Oh, I do want to put a little bow on the tip of each one of my trees. Look, so this is what we have. Isn't that cute? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right, I think I do. Okay, so I made 5 little bows out of jute. Let me get all the white fuzzies off of them. And I just want to, let me make sure that my little ends are all the same. I just want to glue a bow, oh my word, I just want to glue a little simple bow to the top of each tree. I almost forgot. I would have been so sad. I would have had to get back on here and say, oh my god, you guys, I forgot the bow. Can't forget the bow. All right, I don't do a lot of bows, but I want to keep this one simple, so I thought just a little jute bow, a little shoe lace bow at the top. That's the only element that this needs. It's a beautiful day here in Dade City today. I don't know what the temperature is, but it is surely warming up nicely. I am warm. All right, that will do it. We are finished with this little tree farm. No words, no bows, no ribbon bows, no doodads, no bits and bobs, just snow and trees. And they're all in plaid. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right, you guys, this will do it for today's craft. I thought I'd just put that on backwards, but I didn't. But I see a big gap here, so let me fix that. No gaps. All right, hold on. Let me fix a couple of little gaps. I was working from behind. Here's one more gap. All right. This is so cute. This is exactly what my vision was. So the one in the Kirkland's magazine was on a wooden board, and it had just regular dowels, and it was not pinking shears. It was just flat shaped. I think it was sewn, and yeah, very similar to this. But I wanted to incorporate this ribbon in something this Christmas, but I'm not done yet. I want to do some more. All right, everybody, this will do it for today's project. I love it. I hope you love it as much as I love it, and as much as I love making it with you. I know I did a lot of it off camera because, you know, some of it is time consuming, and I value your time. So anyways, have fun making one of these. So easy peasy. Some cinnamon sticks, or some sticks out of your yard, or in my case from New Hampshire, whatever. Hey, whatever. And go to town with some scrap material, and this would be a great time for you to give me a thumbs up. Sharing is caring, so go ahead and share this video with all your friends, family, and social media, and do all the things. Like, subscribe, comment, all of it. I love it. I love it. I love to talk to you in the comments. All right, everybody. Well, until I see you again, I hope that everybody goes out and you do good and be good. Bye now.